Sup guys, we are back with Skyrim Special Edition, Wheels of Lol. Last episode we found out a whole heck ton of lore from a librarian. Got some new armor, which I will be showing off very soon. And this headpiece that we're wearing now that allows us to see more of the stuff that's actually in existence that we couldn't already see. Now, I said when we last left off that we were going to check out these houses, so let's go and that's the guardhouse. That's the there's a jail? Alright, we're going to check these out. Hopefully, you know, it's not bad to go in any of these. It hasn't brought up, like, lockpicking to get in and stuff. Don't know how you would lockpick into one of them anyway. So it doesn't look like there's much in here. Maybe this is where they get made? Question mark? Who knows? Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything in here to explore. Go back out to the bottom half and we'll head into the jail. See if anyone's in jail. Maybe there's an arsehole that lives down here. Someone's done something terribly wrong. We don't know, do we? Well, no one seems to be in the they're in cages. Oh, that's pretty primitive. I mean, they don't even do that out in the top. Geez, so do I look like there's no one in cages? I don't know why that's not loading, but whatever. Alright, so it looks like we can't interact with anything in here. Let's head back out and see what we can find in the other ones. There's also this big building, which we'll check out last, I think. So we had these two places here. We had Lemoore's house and... oh, sorry, no. Mayor D's house or whatever that's it, and Numenar's house. So we're going to Numenar's house, I think, first. Okay. So, got some books. He has a lot of these dudes in here. Oh, there's a red one. Read it.
Beep.
What?
Beep.
Followed.
Beep. Beep.
You want me to trade you human hearts for dyes?
Beep.
Dare I ask why?
Beep. Beep.
On second thought, never
Beep.
mind. Sad beeping. So he wants
Beep.
us to give him human hearts? Take the idiot's lantern. Something about this lantern disturbs you. You feel like if you pick this up and use it, very bad things will happen. Or can I... You try to ignore the warnings in your head, but they reach a crescendo. Every fibre of your being tells you that this lantern is wrong, yet you realise that using it will cause extreme consequences and you will only have yourself to blame. Let's save it and pick it up. Despite your persistence, you feel like using this lantern will hold consequences. There's clearly plenty of reasons not to use the lantern, and you feel like you should only use this if you truly are, as the name suggests, a complete idiot. Using the lantern for any other reason would be foolish. So we picked it up. I don't know what's going to happen now. Hopefully we're not broken because of that. Is it equipable? I wonder. It's not under this. It's under this. The lantern. Idiot's lantern. No, I'm guessing it's Misk. The idiot's lantern. Why do we have two? Did we already have one? I'm not sure if we already had one. Right, well, we've been into this house. Let's go to the next one. And hopefully it doesn't cause us to have random shit happen to us as we're playing. It doesn't do anything to us by the looks of it. Do you have anything to say because we picked it up?
Like the Arc bus?
No. Alright.
Siavari? He does.
Medalu's house. I think that's what it said. I'm not entirely sure.
Like the Arc bus? Siavari? He does good work.
Oh, a guard came in with us. There's a bed in here we can use. So there's nothing in here. Go back out.
We're just here to defend the place.
Alright, so let's go into the big old building here. It's got like fires and stuff. Levidos's house. Oh, he's got like a big house. Why does he have a bigger house than everyone else? There's a chest in here. It's empty, but Dwemer cups. More Dwemer cups. I don't know what it's supposed to be. That's just got Kinmu. Kinmune. Let's do this. This is a lot longer, jeez. Alright, we're going to take it because it's a unique name. We can pick up the bolts, but we can't pick up the crossbows themselves. That sucks. I mean, we haven't really started Dawn Guard yet, so I didn't really suspect us to get really anything like crossbows and stuff. That's alright though. Let's head back out and hopefully go up. So we picked up. Did we pick up a quest? A new one? Was it under Misk? No. Yeah, we got Up and Adam and Sky Spy. Alright. So install a peg near High Hrothgar. We know where that is, and there's one in Winterhold. Great, College of Winterhold, great. And Thelma Embassy. So we've got all three locations that we can go to, which is good. We want that.
Touch anything, and I take you apart.
Yeah, you've said. It's no, the damn. It's over the other wrong way. That's alright. It's alright. It's new. It's a new place. We're kind of learning how to do everything. It was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, and then down. So let's go down. Hopefully we can head somewhere now. I think there might be someone to talk to out here. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, yep. There's just one location that's locked now. So where does this say to go? Okay, so that takes you back into the mine, which we don't want to go into. And this, oh, that opens Skyrim. Cool. So we're going to find out where it's going to put us, and that will be our fast travel point to get back. Come on, game. Alright, we're out. Strange shore discovered. Strange shore discovered. So this is... Isn't this the... I feel like that's meant to go down further, but it doesn't. I feel like we know where this is. Because we've been to that, the Fort Newgard. So that's where we're gonna travel to whenever we want to go someplace. So what we're gonna do first is we've got a quest there. We're going to High Hrothgar, and we've still got to do that. We've got a few quests we need to do, but for now we're going to do this, and I know where the pig is. It's just here. So what we want to do is equip this bell hammer. Giant bloody thing that it is. So how do we do it? Is it just smacking it? Is that what you do? I presume that's what we're meant to do, right? Let's go exit. Numina has told me that his order to the chronographers to upkeep the mechanisms around the world. One of these Snowthroat has begun to die, and they suspect that someone from the surface is messing with it. Numina has reluctantly tells me clicking data on the three possible subjects. And to wear a visor allows me to see 3 special slots around Skyrim. Then install in each of them a peg, which I will hit with a hammer until they start working. So, is this is the correct hammer, right? Like, I'm not... Yeah, that's totally the hammer. So let's maybe unequip and re-equip the chronographer thing that we got given. Not the micro clock. The visor. Unequip the visor and re-equip the visor. So... What? How do you... I don't get it. Is there a specific point on this we gotta hit? I don't get it. To go third person? Do we have to like get up higher? It doesn't want to work. Does it give us like an ability that we have to activate? Maybe we have to use that. Ah! You install one of the pegs into the slot. So we had to use a thing. And then hit this. Oh, we did it. So we gotta go to the next place now. So telling us to go to these two places. So let's do Thelma. I'm gonna do the College of Winterhold last because, to be honest, it's gonna bug out. I have a very high feeling. It was doing it before again, so really I want to make that the last place. Sorry about that, having a drink. Alright. Where you at? It's a bit laggy. Boom. It's here. Like, if the Thelma are behind this, it makes sense that they'd have one, like, just outside their place. Alright, so now we've got to go all the way over to here. It's just outside Winterhold by the looks, so we're not even at the college, so that's good. I believe, yep, I just lost internet again. Luckily, you don't need Skyrim to access the interwebs, because that would be a bit awkward. So it's over here, it says. Hello.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
No, you did not.
And I took an arrow in the knee.
Who are you? You're just another Winterhold guard. Where is it? Is it? Oh, it's just, yeah, it's just, so it's not even at Winterhold. Brilliant.
No, absolutely not. I refuse. I refuse. No way.
The analyst.
No, absolutely not.
Who's the
I
analyst?
refuse. I refuse. No way.
What?
Oh, of course they didn't tell you about me. I am the analyst, intelligence that runs all data collection in Sothasil. Or I was. Now relegated to a bunch of pegs and forced to be hit with a hammer whenever a bunch of exiles want something.
I knew it was a hammer.
Exactly. It's indignifying, it is. If you know them, tell them there's no chance I won't do it.
I need you to collect data for me. What can I give you to convince you?
Do you think I'm so low as to accept a bribe? Well, you are absolutely correct. I once had a collection of data modules that sparkled like the false sun of this city. I may not be able to get such things back, but if you brought me something similar, a diamond, perhaps I would reconsider.
Speech. What use is a data collector if he doesn't do his job?
I suppose you are right. Perhaps I am just bitter. So many of us were downgraded when the Clockwork King died. I shall collect your data.
Okay, cool. So... do we just have to do this again? Is it, do it, like, are we still having to do this, or what's happening? I feel like this is what we have to do. Yeah, it was. So we did just have to wait a little bit. So let's go back to Numenor and have a chat to him, see what he has to say now that we've done this. We're not going back through there, we're going to go back through this other place. Because I'm not going through the mine again. If it says we can go back the fast way, we're going back the fast way. Oh, brilliant. My internet came back. I don't know why it's disconnecting constantly, but I can't do anything about that. Alright, let's go down. So yeah, it does correct itself to here. We just have to travel. It's just, I think the quest navigation's a bit odd. Alright, I'm definitely not going to be using that hammer as a weapon, but I will definitely be using it if we decide to level our two-handed, which might happen, because we need to do leveling up and such further on down once we run out of stuff to level up that we're currently on. Lull more control. Back
Babe.
to the good. Oh, babe. Alright. My dude. Century Numina.
If you have further questions,
I've
then ask
installed
them
all
quickly.
3 pigs, so stop yelling at
Perhaps
me.
you have. But I will not know if you did it correctly until I receive notification from the intelligence itself.
Apparently, a tone sounds from somewhere on him.
Numenor, you slave-driving fool. If you needed someone to tell you the Thalmor were up to no good, you didn't need to contact me. Next time you want the obvious relayed to you, go talk to a child.
Wait, the Thalmor are messing with the world mechanisms?
I was right.
Maybe not all of them. I'm not one for bigotry, but some yellow skin up on Whitehorn Pass is certainly looking into it, it seems. Bunch of bananas can't leave well enough alone, can they? Erasing Lorcan and now going after the throat of the world.
I suppose it was obvious that the Thalmor were trying to interfere with our work, but I still needed to hear it from the analyst.
What's a banana?
Pyandonian fruit. It's long, yellow, and smells like the Thalmor. At any rate, I will need to meditate on this information. Feel free to look around until then. I'm sure you have some tasks you consider worthwhile.
Oh, we lost our cool visor. Yeah, you figured out a plan yet?
Yes, but no. The Thalmor simply being involved in something is inevitable. Them trying to destroy the world is highly expected. We need specifics. We need to know who, why, how. I do not like crawling around blindly. I am a fabricant, and I demand information.
You want me to spy on them?
I prefer the word infiltrate. We now know whatever bit of the Thalmor responsible are located. It would be simple enough to storm the place.
Which will do.
No, delicate. That's the key here. Stumbling blindly is not our way.
Not your way.
We don't know who is involved or what, hence the infiltrating. Instead of a full-out assault, I'm going to send an agent in, disguised as one of their number. They go in, they retrieve what information they can, and get out. Simple, easy, efficient.
I assume that I'm the agent?
Precisely. You have better knowledge of the surface world's social cues than we do. Also, you can eat normal food without exploding, and the Thalmor do love their feasts and parties. We managed to scavenge these robes. They'll be enchanted to disguise any excess details, and you should be able to blend in.
Oh.
With a few forged documents and some sneaking, you should be just fine.
Well, we're good at sneaking. Where am I going then?
The place is called Whitehorn Pass. It was an old imperial outpost in the northern Cyrod border in the Second Era. Now it belongs to the Thalmor. This time, however, I don't want you traveling there on foot. Too risky. No, use the upgate this time. It's about time we give you access to that.
The what?
The upgate. We don't have a helicarrier like a proper chronography team, but it serves its purpose for getting us around. Head to the building with the big spikes all over it. Talk to Subori there. She'll lay things out for you.
Alright. We got our next quest. Did we have the stuff to repair this fella? I don't think we do have it yet, do we? Oh shit! It looks like you need some sort of special staff to activate this, and you feel like you won't find that staff until you help out the chronographers more. Alright, so we've done the next bit of that. Let's chat to him and see if he's got something to say about it. Dude.
Hey,
Nope.
Babe.
So we're going to head over to the upgate. We know where that is because I was exploring.
Hey,
What? You came down with us? Alright.
Go ahead. Make my day.
No, thank you. It was over here. The upper gate room. Alright, we're here. Let's go in to the upgate station. Got that person to talk to. Is anything we- Okay, cleanse. Stole them. What are you gonna say, friend?
Now understand me, outsider. I have had to deal with breakdowns, bust stops, and malfunctions on this gate, and it is not something I enjoy doing. Just
We just
because
got
I'm
here.
the one who cleans up your messes does not mean you're to go around making them. This is a delicate piece of equipment. You will treat it with the same respect you would any other machine, or I will tan your hide with a chain.
Yeah, so you know all about it, but we just got here, no you need to go.
When I was a young girl, I used to work for Pevlar, and he worked a kind of magic with a transport gate. Some of it rubbed off on me, so here I am.
Okay.
The upgate is our way of surface travel, much smoother than an elevator, and I can set its destination to just about anywhere we need to go.
I see. Perfect. I need to head to Whitehorn Pass in the mountains of North Cyrodiil.
Oh, you need to use it now? That's, oh.
What?
The last one to use the gate was Lovado's. I've no idea where he got a key to this place. But he ran through half naked, covered in butter, screaming in a strange language. I'm still working on cleaning up the mess.
Butter? How is butter a problem?
When it comes to Lovados and butter, oh, it's always a problem.
He's a bit kinky.
He didn't really cover himself in it. It was more like he flooded the entire chamber with it. Verminous fabricant butter is nasty stuff. Distilled, it makes a good lubricant, but if not, it sticks in machinery and is a pain to clean out. I managed to get most of it, but there's still some pockets of the stuff in the lower pump mechanisms.
If I cleaned up this butter, could I
You
go
would
use
actually
it?
help me. You don't have ulterior motives, do you, outsider?
No. Besides using the gate, no.
Very well. I'm not one to look a Khajiit in the mouth when it gives me something. You may help.
I love the
The
acting in
pump
this.
mechanisms alternate and move enough that you should be able to scoop out the pockets of butter, if you're quick enough. Don't come crying to me if you lose a limb, though. I'm not reattaching it.
Alright, so we've got to clear some butter. Eight strange keys. Kate, activate the skull.
If you're going to say something, say it quick.
I can't activate the skull, so I'm just not gonna bother. Oh! We can have those things. I don't want the bowls, but I'm taking those. And I think those are chopsticks as well. When I leave it. I'm mainly picking up stuff like this because we're able to use them to make stuff in here. Like, down here, so I'm interested in update and would be shovel. Right. Guessing this is the update itself. I'm gonna go down. Oh, we've got underneath. Well, I see the butter. How do we. Like. Looks like you need a shovel. There was one up the top. I remember seeing. Alright, let's go get this shovel. Where was it? It was like up here, wasn't it? So was. Take shot. Let's go clean up the butter for the old lady. Okay, we got a mound of butter. Just kind of have to move through if we can. butter. Oh, we did it, we did it, we did it. Return to Samori and activate the upgate. Oh. Okay, that's one of the weirdest miscellaneous quests I've ever had to do, is pick up butter. But, alright. Yo.
If you're going to say something, say it quick.
Oh, you got stuff to talk to about. You know about Levados?
Oh, I know about Levados, all right.
So I've moved the chair.
Numenor brought him to clean up the place, but half the time I find him poking around mechanisms that he shouldn't. I don't trust that little man now. He talks like he's crazy, but acts much differently. Watch yourself around him.
Okay. That's a bit suspicious. What can you tell me about Lulmore?
There used to be hundreds of these outposts. They call them towns now, but in the height of the Clockwork City, every great pillar had a team. Of course, the idiots didn't bother to keep things running, so now only Lulmore remains.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh,
No.
Newman, I don't trust that little
The
man.
mouse was there.
I should be the century in charge of Lulmore, not Numenor. I've done more for the Clockwork City than every fool here.
Happy now.
I played for the Cacophony, was secretary to the High Former. Why, there's even a helicarrier named after me. But what does achieving things in life get you? A drunken lout of a husband, and court-martial just because I ripped his skull out.
Oh. You killed your husband?
What? No, of course not. Oh, did you ever pay attention as a child? You can't kill a fabricant with something as low-key as that. He's over there on the table. Grumbles a lot, but his eye sockets can hold things for me. Finally makes himself useful.
What's with these little beetles?
The little gold bugs that beep? I hope you aren't harassing them, outsider.
No.
Those are formation repair fabricants, or FRFs, and they do nothing but help us. If they're bothering you, then good. They have a reason to do so.
What about the one that's asking for blood? What can the upgate do?
How is it not obvious to you that something called an upgate can create gates up to the surface? It was named that so people wouldn't ask stupid questions like that. Of course, it can do more than just return you to the surface.
Oh.
If I'm not busy, which I will be, I can set it to take someone to a variety of locations. If you ask nicely sometime, perhaps I will show you a demonstration.
That's nice of you. I think I've cleared out the last of the butter pockets.
Have you? Well, there's only one way to find out then, isn't there? Step through the gate when you're ready. I recommend a running start, though. It hurts less.
Okay. And that's her husband. We can't talk to it though. So, let's give it a save. Do we just run at this? Is that how we do it? No? Or is it we run here? Is this the game? Okay, no, we don't actually have to run. We just have to walk and press E. Alright. And that's the gate. Wait. Are we in Cyrodiil? Are we in Cyrodiil? Present your papers to the gate and enter Whitehorn. Wait, let's go world map. Okay, this is still saying we're there. But, okay, that's really cool. If we're actually in Cyrodiil, look at how cool that looks. We have to equip our stuff. It's apparel. We have to wear those. Which, sadly, that means we don't have all of our cool gear on. But, we'll deal with it. Right, I'm just gonna... Apologies for this, but... Get a nice angle. Oh, it would have been cool if we got to win that lightning struck. Jeez. That sucks. I'm not sure if that's meant to be happening or not, but... just wanted to get like it looks really nice. All right, sorry about that. We're back. All right, I'll probably skip that bit out. All right, let's go talk to this guard. I'm so impressed with how this mod is looking so far. It looks so good.
You're a long way from civilization, comrade, but I'm afraid you'll have to keep moving. Access to this compound is restricted, even for fellows.
I have orders from the emissary Alwyn.
Ah, the new transfer, I take it. You must have certainly made the lady angry if she's sending you all the way out here. Unless you requested it. But come in, come in. It's not much warmer inside, but at least you're out of this damned snow, no?
Alright then. Take me in, Skyrim. You've got the glass sword, which is typical of the Thelma. They always use glass-based armor in their weaponry. Taller than me? Not really. So this is where we're gonna go in. Is there... doesn't look like there's anything. Alright, and we go. Whitehorn Fortress. And we're in. Oh.
Come, come, Justicar Archeron has been working, but I'm sure he'll want to see you. Mind the experiments.
Yeah, what's with all the experience?
Justicar Archeron is a very skilled enchanter. A former Sijic, you know, before he switched to the correct side.
Right.
Illusion and alteration are passions of his, so mind the estate. They're littered with the result, the gods included. I myself have had a few modifications. After all, we're all part of the punishment platoon out here.
Punishment?
Oh, don't act so surprised. You didn't think Ellenwyn was going to reward you, did you? Deserters, second guessers, we're all guilty. You're at White. Don't worry. A few lobotomies and you'll be as complacent as I am. Come, come.
Alrighty. I was gonna say, when we walked in, there was a bit of blood. Dagger of Shocks. I mean, we don't need it, so I don't want to pick it up. And... Take Beer Life Force. We've got the life force of this beer. Personal chest, so I'm guessing that's stuff for us. A bloody tankard. Bloody rags, that's literally dripping blood. Alright, let's continue. This is a bit gross. We're going down, not up. Where'd the dude go? Presuming out here, because you can't go there.
My lord, I present a new arrival to you.
I wasn't informed of any new arrivals. Kill them.
My lord, I must protest. Our guest comes from Ellenwyn's entourage. Apparently they were a bit too friendly with the cook.
We were?
And yet, I wasn't informed of this.
My fault, my lord. I had yet to give you the message. I was busy at the gate, as you know.
Then you are excused, Sicarius.
My lord?
You have failed to inform me of an essential message. Not entirely your fault, I admit. So I will be easy. I think an hour on the rack will be good. Off, you, Sicarius.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
I do try, but it is hard to keep them loyal and clever. There's only so much of their brain you can remove before they're little more than corpses.
Okay.
Now, let me have a look at you. Yes, strong, young, or young-looking at the very least. Apparently you were sent to me for sleeping with a cook.
Apparently. Apparently they came onto us first, my lord.
Oh, don't grovel, please. I can understand passion. I like passion. Passion is life, and the livelier ones last longer under the knife. Tell me, are you at all particularly shock resistant?
Not that I know of.
Well then, perhaps you would like to be. It is amazing how less conductive one is when they lack a spleen. Oh, relax, friend. I'm merely kidding. Please, enjoy yourself. It is important that my subjects are comfortable before we begin. Feel free to explore the estates for a few days. Get to know the place. It will make things easier, after all. One suggestion. Avoid the guards. They aren't hostile, so long as you avoid the restricted areas. That is, those areas marked with a red cross.
Alright then.
I cannot say much for their friendliness, though. It's usually the first thing to go. Now, run along. If you need anything, I suggest not bothering me. And especially not Mascroft here. He's a bit of a wild dog. Good day to you.
Okay then, so... That's just an arcane enchanter. Alright, so what can we do in here? Is there anything to do in here, or do we just have to kind of explore? I feel like that's what we gotta do, is just explore. So let's go off and explore. What does it say? Find some sort of plans indicating that the film intended at the castle. I'm guessing these are the That's one of the experiments. He's got a bit of a big head, to say the least. So we can't go in there. Apparently. I mean, we'll probably go in there. They're really big. Really big heads. Dungeon requires a key. I kind of dig that. That's got a small head and small arm. You guys are all weird, aren't you? A cook. They don't obviously. Apparently, they don't talk to us. I'm guessing that's something. Well, we got a key. I just didn't. I wanted to make sure that we didn't get caught. Don't take anything. So we got a key to the labs. Is that somewhere like through here? Maybe. It's not the brightest of places, is it? Let's go back up. That's the courtyard. That might be where we have to go. At the moment, I want to just see if there's anywhere else to explore in here. Some of the experiments. Is there anything else to unlock up here where we entered? Like the first place we enter and it's full of bad stuff. Elven Mace of Shocks. Yeah, I don't think we need any of the shocking stuff. Let's go outside, I guess that's where we're gonna go. And I'm guessing this isn't actually his lab. Does he have anything to say
I'm
to us?
afraid I'm a bit absorbed in work right now. Don't worry though.
Okay, he doesn't
There will
talk
be
to us either.
plenty of time.
And I presume we can't just, you know, go ahead on a murdering spree. Because the guy said, be cautious or whatever, didn't he? Yeah, we don't actually have the key. So we physically can't get in there. This was that empty room with that big-headed guy that scared me. Alright, so, looks of it, we've got to go up to the courtyard. Alrighty then, let's head out there. I think it's awesome that we're in Cyrodiil, though. If that's, I'm pretty sure that's where we are, though. There's some experiments out here. They really look odd. Oh, it's doing that glitch with the stuff. Whitehorn Labs. So that's the key we've got an entrance to. What's this? Okay, so this is where we're going to have to sneak. They couldn't see me, so I thought, why not just go in? So, with sneak, I think this is where we're going to have to do some sneaky sneaks. Let's give it a save. We don't have our special invisibility hand. I should have grabbed that. Is there any... The guards are in here. I feel like they're going to attack us if they see us, so I want to take this slow. Just to kind of, you know, make sure we don't get killed. We've also, like, you know, we've got really high sneak, so we should be essentially okay. I don't want, I want to keep exploring, so let's kind of, there's these jars of things, heads, bodies. This guy has some weird experiments. That scared the shit out of me.
Well, well. This is unsurprising, to say the least. Really, though, if you are going to break into someone's lab, why would you not check for alarms first? You did get so very far. It just seems a shame to have fallen at the last step.
I'll never talk.
Talk? Why would I be interested in such things? It is clear what your motivations are. Who cares who sent you? Fine Asta knows the Thalmor have their share of enemies. It's disappointing, really. Why do you insist on fighting us? We want to destroy the world, yes. But if we do, you all return to the immortal forms from whence you came. And if we don't, then there's no harm done. It hardly seems like something to vilify us over. After all, what benefits us benefits all, no?
Not really. The experimentation seems a bit much.
Ah, that, I must admit, is a personal passion of mine.
Figures.
I do so love picking apart life and seeing what makes it tick. Ethereal travel, soul gems, the wheels of love. I've studied and managed to discover quite a few things from them. Still, you can't argue with the results. Look at Mascroft here. Sure, he might eat small children from time to time, but the benefits far outweigh the negatives. As you'll find out soon enough. I'll leave you to your thoughts then. You won't have them very much longer after all. Again, good day to you.
So... Wait, did we fail that? Yeah. Yeah, discovering poking around in his lab. It's clear, however, that Ogre seems to know about snow throat and the world mechanism. I've been captured and he intends to use me on the scene. I must find a way out somehow, but I must still find out what he plans. Alright, so there's this here. Do we still have that power? Magic powers. We don't. So... Is this something we can use, though? Oh. Of course. Hello.
Toodaloo, I'm here to save you.
Sweet, get me out of here.
Oh, can't do that. Can't do that. You have a job to do. Must find what the Justicar is doing. Knows too much. Never trust a former Sijic after all. Also, this is but a one-way portal. Can't pull you through, only send things out.
Then hand me a weapon and some ammo.
Why? So you can fight the jail bars? No, no, carefully, delicately. It's how we do, how we all do. Much the Justicar has done to this place. Lots of little tears in space-time. The wheels of Lowell poke out here quite a bit. No, you must learn to see as I see. And can't do that without the good old visor, can you? Here, take it. Take it now. Find the whispers in the
Okay.
world mechanism. You'll find that activating them has effects beyond that of normality. But still, you need to find the Justicar's plans. Pick his brain like he picks the ones on his guards. Speaking of which, I'd avoid them if I were you. Not one for dying they are. Nasty, brainless things. Oh, and if you want your things that he took, head to the front of the home. A closet
Yep.
holds a chest.
We saw the
Should be
stuff
easy
here,
to spot. It always is, isn't it?
so we know where to go.
Toodles.
Bye, Levados. Alright, so this might be a bit of a short episode, guys, but I'm gonna leave it here, and we will pick up in the next episode where we've left off. So I will see you guys in a wee bit. Hope you've been enjoying this so far, and we've got ourselves a bit of a pickle, but we're gonna get out of it. So see you guys in a few episode. Well, in an episode. But yeah, see you again. Bye bye.